Well, hello and welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's beauty unboxing is a Cult Beauty edit. This is Cult Beauty, the buyer's edit. So we'll see what the buyers selected for this one. So this cost me £35. It says it's worth over £120. I've worked out it's £128.20 to be exact from my workings out. If you've watched my videos before, it's not just about the unboxing and letting you know what I think of the products and things like that. It's also how much are these things actually worth, because I think sometimes it can feel a little bit like smoke and mirrors and it looks like you're getting like a big box full of full-size products, and sometimes that might not be the case. Sometimes they might be like a small size or like a size just made for the box or a sample. So I think it's important to kind of draw attention to that so that we know like real value when we see it. That's just my take on things. So anyway, let's see. I had actually hoped to get this unboxing out much sooner than this, but this is like the busiest time of the year for unboxing things. Certainly for me, because I buy a lot of advent calendars and unbox them, plus I do my regular like subscription box unboxings and all that kind of stuff, plus I have a full-time job. So what I'm trying to say is I had hoped to get it out sooner, but it's here now and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So once you slide off the slip cover, it looks like this. Done it in this nice kind of pink colour. Not that dissimilar to the Christmas edits that we also unboxed fairly recently on the channel. So I pop off the lid and I've got lots of bits and pieces in here to look at. Let's start it off with an Hourglass mascara. This one is the Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. It's a 5 gram, which is a travel size. You can actually buy it in this size, and it retails at £15. It says achieve definition and lift without weighing down or damaging your delicate lashes with this smudge-proof mascara that coats every strand in feather-light fibres for long-lasting fanned effect. And this is what the packaging looks like. I'm just showing you because recently, in a lot of boxes, we've had the Caution mascara, which is the one in the gold packaging. So I just kind of wanted to show you it is actually quite different. I like it when they include something different and not like the same products we've seen 1,000 times. So it's nice to have a different mascara from Hourglass. So like I said, that is a travel size. Next, a full size from Say. This one is the Dew Blush and it's in the shade Peachy. This one is a full size, 12ml, and it retails at £20. This is what the packaging looks like. It has a kind of doe foot wand applicator. I've had another blush from this brand and it was a nice kind of applicator. I just have like a million blushes at the moment, and Peachy isn't really a shade I would normally go for, but I think it's probably quite a nice neutral one for most people. It says, add a buildable and dewy flush of colour to your cheeks with this water-based blusher, packed with skin-loving ingredients like mulberry extract, elderberry and evening primrose that work to brighten, nourish, soothe and protect the skin. It definitely does have that kind of glowiness to it, and it is very buildable. Next up, and this is super tiny, it's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's one I've been wanting to try, and I'm glad I did because I'm not loving it, and I'll explain why. This is the Airbrush Flawless Lip Blur, so it's their newest kind of lip range that they brought out. This is about the smallest sample I've ever seen for like a lip product. It's absolutely tiny. So it's still got that little applicator on it, but it's so small. They're calling this a deluxe size. It is 1ml of product. Now a full size would be 6.8ml and £27. So this sample is worth about £3.97. Now I am glad it's in here because like I said, I wanted to try it. I'm wearing it on my lips right now. It's in the shade Pillow Talk, which has got to be their most well-known colour. Now, I like it, I like the colour, and if you want that kind of blurred lip look, it definitely does that well, as the name would suggest, lip blur. But I just found it didn't last that long. Like after an hour or so, I felt like I needed to reapply, and that was without eating or drinking. And even though I applied like a lip balm and then sort of took the lip balm off to add a little bit of moisture, it doesn't feel drying on the lips, but it's definitely not adding any hydration. So it kind of feels like it settles into your like lips and stuff, and I don't know, almost like takes moisture away. Now I'm saying this as a huge Charlotte Tilbury fan. If you've watched my videos for a while, I buy a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products. They've also sent me a few things. I have that 15% discount code. I'm really into Charlotte Tilbury. And that's why I wanted to try the product really, but I'm glad I didn't buy a full size because for me, this is just not for me. I think if you want that lip blurred look, then maybe, but like I said, in terms of wear time and like, I don't know, moisture and stuff, it's just not working for me. Maybe I'd get away with it more in the summer when my lips aren't as dry, but yeah, it just didn't work. Smooth and hydrate your pouts. It did not hydrate. I don't think it particularly smoothed either. With this liquid lipstick in Charlotte Tilbury's iconic shade. Matte yet moisturising. This fan favourite is brimming with humectant Hero hyaluronic acid to deliver 24 hours of hydration. That was really hard to say. I do not get any hydration whatsoever. Like I said, if anything, I feel like it's taking the moisture away. For that reason, and for the fact that it doesn't last very long, it isn't something I would like purchase in a full size. This is what it looks like when you get it in here. And like I said, I am really glad it's in here. I really wanted to try it. I'm just disappointed in my kind of experience. So I'd love to know if you got this box, and by the way, there's still loads of products for me to unbox with you, but if you got the box and you've tried this product, or if you just have the products and you've tried it, please let me know what your experience was, because I feel like maybe it's just me, I don't know. Sometimes I find that like there's products I love, other people don't like, and vice versa. And I'm just thinking, I can't understand why. I've tried it a few times, because at first I was like, is it just me? Do I need to try like a moisturising lip balm underneath? So I tried that, still no. So yeah, what a shame. Really wanted to love that. Next up, a full-size moisturiser from Elmis. This is the Superfood Glow Priming Moisturiser. It's the full size, which is 60ml. So this retails at £39. So it retails for £39, the whole box is £35. So this product alone kind of makes it a good deal if you want this product. It says, prepare for the day ahead and reveal your inner radiance with this nutrient-packed primer, formulated with an energising blend of kombucha and fermented ginger to help brighten your complexion, while fermented green tea, seed oil, leave skin feeling nourished. So it's a priming moisturiser. It is not just a primer, despite the fact that it says primer. It's one of those you shouldn't need a primer as well as your moisturiser. I find this kind of hydrated enough, and it does leave the skin with a little bit of a glow. Now, it's not like an intense moisturiser or a really hydrating moisturiser, but for me and my skin, and I am oily combo, so bear that in mind, it's enough. But it does add, like I said, a little bit of radiance to the skin. So yeah, happy to see that in there. Then a travel size Drunk Elephant product, another of my kind of favourite brands. This one is the F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial Night Mask. This is the travel size version, which is 15ml, and it's worth £17. Cool and quench the skin as you sleep with a blend of barrier replenishing ingredients including niacinamide, plant squalane, omega fatty acids, antioxidants, and 5 forms of ceramides. Soft and supple skin incoming. So this is what it looks like in this size. I actually don't use as much as they say, because I find like it can be a bit sticky if you put too much on. So I don't put as many pumps as they recommend, and I find like kind of 2 to 3 pumps is plenty, so it gives me the moisture without the stickiness. So it does have little kind of water beads that will burst on contact with your skin in a nice refreshing way rather than a scary kind of way. We also get a sample of the TLC from Boost, which is their kind of night serum, which has got like skincare acids like glycolic acid in there to slough off dead skin cells. The TLC from Boost serum was one of the first products I ever used from Drunk Elephant. I think I got like a sample of it, or I bought a mini or something like that, and I tried it, and it was like my first real experience with a really good acid product. And I wouldn't say, you know, go slowly on this if you've never used a product like this before, or if you've got sensitive skin, but it really made a difference kind of overnight to how bright my skin looked the next day, and it like livened everything up. And yeah, it was just like my first experience of really good exfoliation, and I loved it, and I've never looked back since. So I really like that about Drunk Elephant. They don't always do it, but they're doing a lot of their products where they'll give you like a sample of another product to try, which is very clever, because then if you like that, you'll buy that as well, I guess. But these two work really well together, because you can go in with the sample that I've just talked about, the TLC from Boost, and then go over with the F-Balm to add like some moisture in. So yes, another really nice one. Next up from Sunday Riley, we have got the CEO Glow Vitamin C and Turmeric Face Oil. Now this is a deluxe size, which is 10ml. So usually a travel size would be 15ml. So this is actually a size that usually only appears in one of their sets. But price per ml, it's worth about £22.66. That's based on the price of 15ml, which is the travel size, being £34. It says, welcome to a brighter glowing complexion, courtesy of this gentle and powerful face oil. It's ideal for applying on the go or before makeup. I'm not sure I would say it was suitable for applying on the go. It is basically an oil texture. Packed with calming evening primrose, antioxidant powered ginger root extract, and so much more. So it is a vitamin C, but it's not a super high percentage of vitamin C. I think it's around 5%. So it is going to do some brightening, but it isn't going to do as much as like other serums that I use that are like 15%. but I tend to use this with my other serums to add a bit of an instant glow. It definitely does add that instant radiance, and it's like a dry oil texture, so it isn't going to be super oily on your skin so long as you only put a few drops on. If you put too much on, then it will be totally like super oily. So again, go slowly, just use a little bit at a time, and it should just give you a bit of instant radiance, a bit of glow. Then from Ouai, we've got the Detox shampoo. This is a deluxe size 30ml, so it's kind of a sample. It's worth £2.80 price per ml. Sloth away build up and rebalance your strands with this deep cleansing formula designed to detox your hair while also rebuilding and strengthening brittle or heat weakened tresses thanks to hydrolyzed keratin. This does seem to be really good at kind of detoxifying the scalp, sloughing out their skin cells, that kind of thing, refreshing things. It always worries me, I think it's going to like strip my colour. I don't think it does, but I think if you used it too much, it might do, which is my concern with it. But it's actually a really good shampoo, and if you don't colour your hair, then that's not so much of an issue. Nothing major, I'm talking real subtle, but yeah, enough where I'm like, I won't leave it on too long and I won't use it too many times a week. But still a really good one. And then finally in this box we've got the Ouai leave-in conditioner in a deluxe size 25ml. A 45ml would be a travel size at £14, so this would be worth £7.77 price per ml. Hydrate, condition, detangle and protect hair all in one with this nutrient-rich conditioner, starring a blend of amino acids, protective vitamin E and strengthening proteins to reveal strands that look and feel nourished. I really like this leave-in conditioner. It's one of my favourites. I've used it for years, and when I bought the full sizes they last for basically years. Because I've got quite fine hair, I'm not spraying much on my hair, just enough to kind of detangle it without like weighing it down. I'm not saying it would, but I try to make sure it doesn't. It's really good. So I would expect this to last me for a number of months, and it's a great kind of travel size. So don't be thinking, oh, a few sprays and it's gone. It's quite a thick textured thing, so a little goes a long way. A multitasking leave-in mist that works all day to smooth, soften and detangle the hair, but it definitely does a good job of detangling the hair. So that was the buyer's edit. Let me know in the comments what you think of this collection, and if you tried that product from Charlotte Tilbury and what you think, or what you think of any of the products really. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up, it lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys!